Out with you. Boo Fang Drill. You're not my go-to. Not my type of weapon. Bear Claw will continue to give you a shot. Let's go raising your tech. Not here though. Screw fighting flying enemies. And I can't jump over you. Fine, whatever. Let's trade. DPS race. Wait, I went out. Did I heal? I don't think I did. Up. Boo. And in the next breath, I have nothing to say. I think I've covered what I needed to say about how, and we even got to show it off when we went up there, how we can't talk to a bunch of characters. They're just MIA for whatever reason. Man, forget you. They're just MIA for a certain reason. Other characters have gone from their speaking roles with their portraits and their characters to just being sit-ins. They just hang out in one spot. They've just been relegated to basic NPCs, which is fine. I just would have liked it a lot more if there was something more to it. But hey, to my knowledge, like, I don't know if this is... No, this isn't Summon Night 1. This is Summon Night Swordcraft story. Summon Night 1 had to be something different. It had to be. This is the first in a Swordcraft story line, which I think was just... I actually should research this. I actually should look it up. I don't know if Swordcraft story was just a GBA edition of the games. Giant Monk. What up, man? Ooh, heavy uppercut. In fact, after I take care of Giant Monk here, I'm gonna go look it up. Alright, one sec. Okay, so I did look it up. Summon Night has a main line of games that is up to 6 now, from what I saw. Wait, is this where it came from? 67? Yeah, it is. Okay. And I know that much because the reason that Summon Night Swordcraft story is being played right now is to check it off the list so I can work my way up to Summon Night 5, which is where I hard stop at. I've played it and I want to beat it. I never got the chance to beat it. I have played it though. I've gotten pretty far in it and just put it down, never got back to it. So put it on the checklist. And yeah, Summon Night Swordcraft story here, and there is a Swordcraft story 2. They are GBA titles. That's the distinction. And they are action RPGs versus the other Summon Night games, which are turn-based, I believe. Like, I know 5 is turn-based, because I've played 5. I don't know why it didn't register to me that, oh, game type is very different. I guess it's because it's a GBA game, and I just thought, oh, makes sense. They wouldn't want this, or this wouldn't be that big of a turn-based strategy RPG. Okay, I didn't refresh my spells. Derp. In fact, there's another thing I should go check. In fact, I will. I will right after this. 1 second. Okay, I had to look it up because in my save files to this point, we are what? Oh my god, man, I hate this setup. I hate these stupid Mudman things. They attack super fast, and all they do is just prevent me from escaping battles with them. But yeah, we're what, 17 hours in? Jeez. But yeah, we're that, and I'll show it in a second because, hey, just my luck, we just walked up to a save point. The irony. 8 hours. So yeah, we're at 17 hours. We have 2 save files, one at our current time, and another one at the 8-hour mark. And the reason that one is there and where it is at the 8-hour mark, hey, we can change our spells again. And the reason it's there at the 8-hour mark is because that's where we make the decision for that character to show up, for the hero of that one island. And that's the decision we made. Just saved right there so I can go back and change it if I wanted to. And I looked up, okay, who was this hero that we were changing? Who was Natsumi? Who was Aya? And lo and behold, they are actually characters from the very first Summon Night game. And it didn't register to me, even though, a new drill technique, even though I'd been playing Summon Night 5, that Summon Night 1 was a thing. I'm dumb. I don't know why my first foray into the Summon Night series and my first thought was Summon Night Swordcraft story. Maybe because I remember playing one of them on the GBA a long time ago, when I had one. But yeah. There is a Summon Night 1 on the PlayStation 1 and the Nintendo DS. And I have got to get to it and chalk it off the list, as well as Summon Night 2 and Summon Night 3 and Summon Night 4 to get to Summon Night 5, which is the game in that list that I actually really want to get to and finish. But yeah, Aya, Natsumi, well, I only looked up Aya. I don't know about Natsumi and the male variants. But since Aya is described on the wiki as the female protagonist to Summon Night 1, I would assume that Natsumi and the male counterparts also share a similar role, a protagonist role possibly, and you get to select your character. Who knows? I don't. I hope to find out sooner or later by playing the game. There is also another thing, like just randomly throwing these things out here now. Yeah, I couldn't guard that. That huge windup, it would have been unblockable. But ignoring the cameo from the Summon Night 1 protagonist, and this empty room, the jerk that put it there. Oh my god. The fish just can't hit you. And it wasted a med kit. Good. Good. That's what it deserves. The uppercut. Even the uppercut can't hit you. This is BS. BS. Nope. No running. Kill me. Actually, Sweets, do your job. No, this can't kill you. It legit can't kill you. Nope. Okay, there's good news and bad news. How can there be good news and bad news from me just game overing? Well, the good news is, I know that fists suck super hard, even more than I did before. Thank you. Thank you for that. Eye-opening experience, boss. The bad news is that midway through said boss, I actually looked back and saw that the recording was butchered or messed up somewhere along the lines. And so, we're floor 78 at the next save file, whereas I believe the recording got botched at floor 68. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, somewhere in the 60 region. I have no idea what was covered in those minutes that I am missing now. Probably more grinding. So, level 59. Just in case you were wondering. I have no idea. I have no idea why the recording messed up in the first place. All I know is that we've gone up, like what, 10 floors more? Hit the next save point. Hell, we even hit the next boss, and it ended up losing super hard, which was on me. This was the setup I had for the boss, for the record. I have my flame sword, and I have the non-flame version of that same sword. And then I had the knuckles on still, which I had been using for a while. And what I can tell you... Wait, did I go back up instead of down? We're on... Shut up, amulet. 26. Oh my god. Actually, I think it would be quicker to just load the game back. Give me a second. Ah, there we go. 78. 77. Okay, the save point is at the beginning of the floor, not the end of the floor. Jesus. And take off these stupid claws, because they don't help anyone. I was literally against a boss that I couldn't hit with the claws. I probably could have, if I continued to experiment, I probably could have hit him with a jump attack. Probably. But as I established very early on when using the claws, their jump attack is garbage. It is awful. Wind blast or storm wind. Ooh. To pack you all in the corner to do this. Okay. But yeah, I was in a no-win situation with that boss. Oh, screw you, Skull. There's a chest right there. I got it in the other recording that was botched. It is just a Klotzen potion, I think? Yeah. I think that's how you pronounce it. Klotzen. It's just a Klotzen potion. There is nothing that we need to get on any of these floors. Just nothing. Outside of fighting enemies to get their drops, there's nothing else for me to pick up. And the enemies aren't even worth fighting either. They don't give that much EXP. Axe Knight, you are worth fighting as far as I'm concerned, because you give Mystic Ore. I gotta go up. I really do. I don't remember putting on an amulet. Oh, that's right, I load it back. Okay. Ugh. I think that the next heal point I get to, I'm going to stay there and I'm going to grind a lot. I'm gonna grind up some levels. Only because I want the amulets to have some use down here. I want to get to a point where my Pokemon repels are actually useful. Because right now, they aren't. I mean, I'm running into his killer axes, so maybe they were useful. Wait. No, they weren't. If all I run into is killer axes now that it's off, they definitely weren't useful. What's up, Dark? You know what, Dark Demon? Like, you use a scythe. Alright, fair enough. But the question is, do you have a recipe or a new technique for me to learn if I do beat you? That's the question on my mind right now. You also probably have some awesome piece of equipment that I can get from you. Nope. I'll fight dark demons if they continue to show up. I went in that room. I believe that is either a room with 3 treasure chests or it's a room with 6 barrels. Either case, it is not worth going into. But let's go. Because in those 3 treasure chests, it was just like a material and Klotson potion. Yeah. 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 Oof. Alright. Floor 80. Let's set up for the boss. Alright, this boss is obviously water. My bursting rapids was halved. So I'm gonna grab a weapon shield because it tears through my weapon, obviously. I probably want to bring an enchant of some kind. I will bring fire. I will bring Astral Guard, actually. And I'll bring... no. I will bring my healing spell. More so than I need my med kits to auto revive me. This guy, he can't kill me. He just can't. Like, the reason I let him kill me, and I did let him kill me, to show off the fact that I was stuck. Before I knew the recording was botched, I wanted to show off the fact that Knuckles were worthless against him. Alright. Heart, 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 heart. And flustered. Girl, you better make your man happy. Your man being Fishman here. Cthulhu. Let's power up. Fire on a fire weapon? Well, I did fight Urxa, who was a craft lord who used the wind on a wind weapon. Wow, even with... hold on. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it? Guard that one. I was going to say, even with weapon protection on, you are destroying my weapon. But I think I don't have weapon protection on anymore. Because... I think I don't have it on anymore because I used fire enchant, and I don't believe they stack. Let's see. Do this. That was my last spell. So, make it count. Have to get into a perfect distance for you. Two hits. Block. Block. Two hits. Block. 3 hits, block. 1, 2, 3, block. 1, 2, 3, block. 2, block. Block it. Block it. Close call. The more you know, even further. I can't enchant 2 separate enchants onto it. Gotcha. May up, sweets up. How many levels? I gained 6 levels from that.